Hi, Ed Diaz here. In today's video, we're going to show how to set up a program so you can easily use the RD-2000 for live play. So setting up a program to be used for live performance is very easy. Let's begin by choosing sounds that we're going to use for performance. So first off, I'm going to choose an acoustic piano and I'll keep it there on stage grand. Next, I'm going to select zone 2 and now I'll turn it on. And let's go ahead and select an electric piano. Now let's do the same thing for number 3. Turn it on. And I already selected it, and I'll choose a clav. Now let's choose number 4, turn it on, and maybe I'll choose a tonal organ. Now you see that the first 4 are red, and so those are internal sounds, and the next ones are green. So if we want to switch them so we can just solely use internal sounds, very easy. Just press and hold shift, and just go ahead and turn them on. All right, so they're already set. So I'm going to select the next sound, and let's go ahead and pull up a string sound. Now let's go ahead and choose maybe a brass, and I'll go ahead and hit the other. And that should be good for now. So I'll go ahead and turn off these other zones. Now if I wanted to go ahead and save this, and I'm going to go ahead and turn off everything that I have here, except for the first one. I'm going to press the right button, and I'm going to save it for my live gig. So I might go ahead and hold down shift, and let's cursor to the right, and let's name this gig setup. Now that I have it named as gig setup, I'll go ahead and press the enter button, and now I get to choose where I want to save it. So I have banks A through O, and now if I want to, I can go ahead and just use the program bank up button and change the different programs. And for my example, I'll go ahead and use the last bank, which is O. But if you wanted to, you can save it anywhere you want. But for this example, I'm going to save it in O, and I have 20 spots where I can save it. And I'm going to just put this on number 1. Okay, great. And just press the enter button. It's going to ask me if I'm sure. Yes, I am. Okay. So now whenever I want to do a gig and I want to switch sounds, I'll just go ahead and toggle to the sound that I want and turn off the one that I don't want. So I can go from a stage grand very quickly to a clav and whatever other sound I have set up very fast. And if I wanted to go ahead and turn 2 sounds on, just turn them both on, and then I can adjust the volume between the 2. And you probably notice I did make a little mistake and I put 2 pianos, but let's go ahead and change that. I'll go ahead and say number 2, that's what I'm going to be editing. Go ahead and put the electric piano and then rewrite it. So very quickly, I can adjust my gig setup as needed and just get it fine-tuned it however I need to. So that's one way we're going to do it. So we created a gig setup by using a program. And remember, you have 300 programs you can go ahead and use. And in this example, I only put 1 sound to be on at a time. But if I wanted to, I could go ahead and say, you know what, I want the electric piano and the string to be on as soon as I get to that gig setup. So I might go ahead and save it like this. And let's go ahead and write it. I might save this one as gig setup 2. So now I have one setup where it's just the single sounds, and then I have another setup that has the string and the electric piano on here. So very quickly. So now if I want to, I can go ahead and go between my gig setups this way. Very quick and very easy. So that makes it very nice to go ahead and use the RD-2000 for live gigging. So give this a shot and create your own gig setups using programs inside the RD-2000.